who have made the ultimate sacrifice sacrifice and service to our country. Memorial Day is a time to reflect on the true meaning of freedom and the price that has been paid to preserve it. It is our day to honor the sacrifices of our military personnel, past, present. They answered the call of duty, risking their lives to protect our way of life. Memorial Day is an occasion for both grief and celebration, reflecting on the tragic loss of life and recounting the courageousness of military service. For those who have served, the day holds the utmost significance while giving our country the opportunity to pay tribute and remember the lives that have been lost in defense of our nation. We must never forget the sacrifices these brave men and women have made. They have given their lives so we can live in freedom. We owe them a debt of gratitude that can never be fully repaid. Today we remember not only the fallen, but also the families and the loved ones left behind. Their pain is immeasurable, and we extend our deepest sympathy and support. We must never take for granted the sacrifices that these families have made. Each story is unique and represents the utmost heartbreak for the family and friends left behind to grieve and remember their loved ones. I would like to tell you about two soldiers who paid the ultimate price. It's a tough one for me. Sergeant Catlin Dima was a 36-year-old husband and father of two sons. Sergeant Dima was assigned to the 420th Engineer Brigade and deployed to Iraq in January 2004. Sergeant Dima, originally from Romania, served in the Romanian Navy and then came to the United States in search of the American dream. He was granted his U.S. citizenship in a ceremony held in Saddam's palace in October 2004. Sadly, his dream ended November 13th, 2004. He was promoted to the rank of sergeant on the same day he was killed in action during a mortar attack on Camp Victory, Iraq. He was fighting for his country even before citizenship was granted. But it was his country, nonetheless. He embraced it, loved it, served it, and eventually died for it. Today I wear Sergeant Dima's Killed in Action bracelet in remembrance of his service and sacrifice. He was such a great guy. I really enjoyed talking with him and serving with him. Here's probably the toughest one for me. PFC Matthew Bowe was a 19-year-old combat medic assigned to the 10th Mountain Division. PFC Bowe was one of 4 soldiers killed on 19 February 2007 by an improvised explosive device in Baghdad, Iraq. At 06 on 20 February 2007, an Army chaplain and I waited outside the family home in Coraopolis, Pennsylvania. We were tasked with the hardest duty any soldier can be assigned, notifying a family of their child's death. This news utterly devastated the lives of a father, mother, and 5 brothers and sisters. People seldom think of families left behind, but from that day forward, I have had a deep and abiding sympathy for the families of the fallen.